Today we're talking about the Bafx products non-contact tachometer. When you get your tachometer, you should receive inside the box the tachometer, 2 AAA batteries, a user manual, and also 3 pieces of reflective tape. The first thing we need to discuss about your non-contact tachometer is safety. This is a laser containing device, and it will emit a laser beam when you use it. Obviously never point that into your eyes or stare directly into the beam, and don't point it into anybody else's eyes. Also, when working with rotating objects, spinning objects, be safe and don't stick your fingers in there. The first step to using your non-contact tachometer is installing the batteries. When you flip it around, you'll see there is a small screw on the back of the tachometer. Grab yourself a small Phillips head screwdriver and unscrew that. Remove the door and then insert your AAA batteries into the back according to the diagram inside of the compartment. Not like that. And then reinstall your screw. And now you should be good to go. Your non-contact tachometer has 3 keys. The center key is your power key as well as your measuring key. Press it once to turn it on, and then press and hold to begin measuring. Your key on the right here is your backlight display key, and the key on the left is the memory or function key, which allows you to change between max, min, last, or average readings. So the first thing we're going to go over is just the very basic use of your meter and how to take a very quick, your first reading. To turn the meter on, press the power or center key once and that will turn it on. If you press it quickly once again, that will turn it off. I'm going to turn the backlight on here so that hopefully you can see the screen a little better. And then to take your first reading, you will want to attach a piece of the reflective tape to the spinning object, because the way this works is it bounces infrared light off the reflective tape, and then it counts how many times that reflection passes the reading lens in the mirror. So for demonstration purposes here, I have cut and attached a very thin strip of reflective tape to one of the fan blades in our fireplace motor here. And all I'm going to do is turn this on. And then I'm going to press and hold the power key until the red light displays. I'm going to aim that red laser right at that reflective tape on the fan, and I will start getting my active reading. When I release the power button, the reading will stop, and then I can go back and use the mem key to see what the maximum, minimum, last, and average readings are. Now, if I start taking a measurement again, those max, min, last, average readings will reset for the new measuring session. You can also view your max, min, and last and average readings during an active measuring session. So if I press and hold my power button there, so I start taking a reading, and then I also hit the mem key at the same time, I can switch between these different modes as I'm reading the speed of the fan motor. Very quickly here, we're going to go over the max, min, last, average readings. So if you have the meter turned on and you press that mem key, once you'll get max, twice min, 3 last, and then 4 average. The max is the maximum speed reading that the meter reached during a measuring session. The min function is the minimum or slowest speed that the meter read during the measuring session. The last is the last reading that it took, or if you're in an active measuring session, it will be the current reading. And then average is just an average of all the readings it has taken during the measuring session. If you have a very slowly rotating object and you feel like the readings are off, they probably are. When the reflective tape doesn't pass in front of the sensor on the tachometer very frequently, the tachometer can miss readings and provide incorrect readouts. So what you want to do for an object that's rotating very slow, say 10 or 20 RPMs, is place multiple pieces of the reflective tape on the spinning object that are all equidistant from each other. So for this drill, I've placed 4 pieces of reflective tape, all equidistant from each other in the same location on the drill. So if you take a look, I have a piece here, and then exactly on the opposite other side, I have another piece, and then 2 other pieces that are directly opposite each other. So what we're going to do is take a reading, and it will be counting 4 times per rotation. So then we'll take our reading and we'll divide by 4 to get our actual speed. To demonstrate this, I'm going to try and rotate my drill very slowly, and then I'll take a look at the average reading that I get, and then I'll divide by 4 for the number of pieces of reflective tape that I have on the drill. So if I press my power button here, get my red dot pointed on the drill, and start spinning very slowly. Hand's a little shaky, so hopefully this still works. And then I press my mem key to go to my average reading of 380. And if I divide 380 by 4, I'm going to get about 95 or so RPM is what we were spinning at. So approximately, don't have my calculator here, but 381 divided by 4, somewhere around 95 or so. So that's how you measure slowly rotating objects and get a more accurate reading. Calibration. We're asked quite often if these need to be calibrated at all. They should never need calibration. Simply due to the way the technology works, either your readings are correct or they're not, and they can't be calibrated. It's just a matter of how the technology is, as it just simply counts the number of times it sees the light. So if you don't think that you're getting proper readings, just make sure that your lens on the tachometer is clean and clear. Also make sure that your reflective tape is large enough on the spinning object that you're always hitting it. And if you still think that you're getting inaccurate readings, could be that your device has become faulty, get in contact with us. We do have a warranty, and we'll be more than happy to help take care of that for you. I hope that this video has addressed all of your questions here today, though if not, and you need some more information, feel free to reach out to us at any time. Also, if you need more of the reflective tape for the tachometer, we do sell extra packs of the reflective tape on both Amazon and our website. If you're having trouble finding it, get in contact with us. Your tachometer also does come with a 1-year warranty against any defects, so if you're experiencing issues, please don't hesitate to reach out to us anytime, and we'll be more than happy to help. Our email address is info@bafxpro.com. That's info@bafxpro.com.